Yeah, it is.
You want to go on there and see what it sounds like here?
Are we alive?
Yeah, we are.
Now we are.
Oh yeah, there's the sounds like there's a lot of echo there for the sound.
Yeah, it is.
I just click on through.
Are we alive?
Let's see if it improves them a little bit. This is homemade TV looks like. And especially when you're having old technology, which I do. But hey, you guys got me above 500. Who knows? Maybe sometime I'll be able to get something new. When you start hearing me. That's a while ago. This is homemade TV looks like. Sound better? Well, does it sound bad at all? Or should I? Well, I just turned down one of the mics, so. We are here. We're not frozen. We're checking mic levels.
There's still that high-pitched squeal, though.
There is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see here. Go to. But then I'm going to start with this. That could be where it's coming from. Okay. Here we are back with, well, it's Dime Adventures system, and we went through all their adventures already, so we started using Gangbusters adventures. It's only 20 years different in time. Basically means we're in a fantasy gangbuster world instead of the regular. That means some people may have better powered stuff than normal, and we don't have to be so historically accurate.
Although we'll still give the occasional history lesson.
Well, yeah, then there's also the alternate history lesson.
That too.
Like, according to the book, the South lasted long enough to become a country. They were getting their asses kicked. But what they did different in this world, in the game, is they accepted slaves. They freed their own slaves and accepted them as soldiers.
And that term made it to where they had their own country.
Yeah, that's what did it.
I mean,
That's the only way. Well, you think about it, it's the only way they could have done it, but they weren't going to do that.
yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. One little slight deviation in anything, and
We're still fighting over that decision.
how long ago?
Let's
Get
go on
over
with
it.
this. It was not to be happened yet because it's only 1921, I think. Or is it still 20? We just started, so it could still be 20s. You guys have been having to deal with prohibition starting, as well as gangsters coming into your Boston towns. Your Boston town. You don't have more than one. You do have, some of you may have extra homes. And then one day, after you had won at the horse races that you guys set up, I gotta check. My cat's played with my cards. Or ain't going the wrong way. Yes. I just scooped them up. I got one got stuck to something. That sucks, but it's a middle, around the middle card, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not a king or anything cool. So,
Buttons on your underwear.
yes. Right now we are sitting here with Dorian, whose mother was a fortune teller, and he himself has made a kind of a career as a, well, he used to be an escape artist work here and there for a little bit, but since then he's kind of retired to his inherited, ever since his, did your mother die or not? No? Just retired? Retired back to the old country, I guess?
Guess so.
She hasn't called anyone.
Nope.
But she's kind of that way sometimes. Stays up and disappear, go do something, come back. I just fought Cthulhu. Yeah, Mom. Yeah.
Without your teeth, I heard something completely different.
Thank you for pointing that out. Take 100 points of damage.
I'm dead! I have to create a new character!
Well, you can do that tomorrow. Today you just sit there, trapped in that corner, thinking about what you did.
Speaking of Cthulhu, I need to do the part 2.
Oh god.
Yeah, anyone that's watching, you may realize we've not been broadcasting normally. We got hit by a pretty bad storm, and I wasn't going to put anyone's life at stake just to play the game. So, Morgan over here has luckily been, and with some of the help of Rose, has been broadcasting stuff. So we've at least had a presence, but I thought I'd let you guys know we are going to get back to our regular schedule. We just don't like, doing reruns or anything.
No, he got.
And if you guys would like other things for us to do, like, do you want us to, like in the fantasy games, to discuss some of the creatures and how we do them differently? How we do changes between systems, or how do I adapt them? Go ahead and ask those questions, and we can work that out. What maybe you think I should do with my Patreon page? How's that one? I was thinking about doing where people could vote, or could sign on and then download. I was going to do for every day of the game, for the fantasy game, do a one encounter, and then like just roll through it all, pick up the main encounter that everything kind of came from. Like the first one actually was everyone getting work at the bar, the Black Dragon Inn, and it actually had 3 other things you guys didn't do that were on the wall. So those would be included.
Do that again. Oh god.
But I'd have to write it up to be just like one page, 2-sided. So, and then maybe a 3rd page for stabs. It's total control. You don't need that much.
By the way, if I'm not too talkative tonight, I'm just out of it still.
That's all right. If you notice, we have a calmer lighting. We have -1 player. But today's situation, it seems to be kind of simple. Hello, Lana. How you doing? Dog, keep your knee down with this. It's safe right here. Instead of laying in front of the heater, you got too warm. Now you need to cool down. Yeah, this is because this is not carpet. Sooner or later, another one will be carpet. There will be some rugs though. Well, what we have is you guys had just finished the horse race, made the money, and ended up with Little Augie's place
Guess I should put up the new
the night before.
calendar sometime.
Oh, it's underneath that computer. The cat's one? Yeah, it's underneath there. I noticed, I didn't know it was there until I picked it up and put my gaming stuff behind it so I could see things better. You know, for the hero game. So I'm working on that stuff.
I'm gonna have to put the new.
That's alright. It's not holding up the computer that high. It's only like a,
No, not yet.
a 16th of an inch, the whole thing. So, I guess I should get 2, 4, 6 cards.
Wait till the beginning of next week.
I'll
Six.
put it up tonight.
Do you guys have your cards?
Yes.
Your Moxie?
No jokers.
No Joker.
Nope.
All good. No bad. No, I can't promise you that one. So,
You've been killed. Oh, Dad.
then, just like
I'm in danger.
the next day, basically, it was early morning when a lady comes busting into your place. After knocking on the door, the butler let her in, and she comes rushing herself in there. It being Rebecca Lynn Morgan, wife of townsman David Thomas Morgan, the financial wizard who ran the bank that you guys had actually stopped from being robbed. Well, she comes in saying, I can't remember his name. What was the detective that was killed by a Tasmanian beast?
Nick.
Nick.
Nick. Where is Nick?
Dead.
Dead.
Dead. All the rest dead.
Dead.
He got killed.
And all of a sudden I dressed my hand up in a puppet.
Dead.
Okay, everyone.
Maybe we could do a seance for you if
Pretty.
you want to talk to him.
Charisma.
Random or
You can do either. You can boost it. This is basically how it is. She look at you guys and who is she going to address as being the boss? Or who is she most offended by?
13.
how much do we get?
Higher, better. Lowest one will get one reaction. Highest will get another. One in the middle won't even be noticed.
13.
13.
15.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess because you didn't say anything, Kim. And you have a coat on. So
She
maybe
said
you're
dead.
a doctor.
She said dead.
Dead.
Oh, well, you're a doctor. Well, did you see the body?
I was here when he was shot, yeah.
Oh,
No.
well,
He was bit.
he was helping me out with some things.
Wasn't that the one that was killed here?
No, he was chewed up.
Wait.
You said the wrong name.
Yeah, wrong name.
Yeah, wrong.
Joel's character.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Joel's character. Yeah, that detective. Yeah, he was chewed up. He was chewed up.
But what was his name?
Don't know.
Don't remember.
Something with an S.
Something with an S. It wasn't important.
Sam.
Unless his file's still in your stuff, unless you
No.
threw it away already.
Sam. We're just going to go with Sam. For the sake of the game.
Sam.
Sam said, he was helping me on some situations. But I came to see if he had an answer yet. But he I guess he can't. Well, do you know who could help me?
We might be able to help.
Answer to what?
Well, I was at a party last night, and I wore my best clothes and jewelry. Had some fine people there, and drank some imported scotch down there at Little Augie's. And that's why I turned it up at all. Okay. Except for us talking. You punk. No, just kidding. I drank some rather nice imported scotch down there at Little Augie's place. And then I started feeling a little ill, so I went home early. I don't think I drank that much. You know, maybe there's something with it, but maybe I did drink more than I expected. And I started to get a headache, so I, went to lay down, and I took off my necklace and everything, and my best jewelry, and then went to sleep. And then when I woke up, I discovered that someone had broken in and robbed my house. But you see, I have a problem. That wasn't the main problem. Is my husband had given me the money to insure it, and I didn't do it. I gambled it last night away at Little Augie's, and I failed and I lost. So it's not even. It was like, of course, one day it lapses.
Oh, hi, Ginger.
That's a kitty cat, in case anyone wants to know. Maybe she'll visit us later up here.
So you spent all your money and didn't insure your jewelry, so
I need to have it returned, so I don't have to worry about it. And I'll pay you. I don't know. He was charging me $20 a day plus expenses, and with a $500 bonus if it was returned before my husband found out. This I talked to him, I guess before that happened. He said he was heading out. He had the police. He had to go talk to some police, and he headed out. So it was probably like the last thing he did. But he said he had someone that may have seen someone that he could possibly. Well, if necessary, I'll negotiate a finder's fee if I have to generate to pay it off. But I don't know who he had. Now, because it's been a while. You guys know he had a desk here, kind of like you guys have an office space that general people use. Not like you guys get a room. This is a room of 6 desks. Almost set up 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Real simple. And typewriters. And phones. You can fax things through them. They have that. You can type something up and then, because it's already connected to the phone, you can fax right away when you're done. So there's a little faster on that. I also like the idea of a tube system. Remember The Shadow? I thought that was good. I like that movie, but I like superheroes. You put on a coupon, a costume and a bad story, and I'm there to rule it. I don't care.
I have to find them, but I own the Phantom and the Shadow.
So do I. And I'm not just talking digitally. I have VHS, old school.
I have on Blu-ray.
So that just proves that you're trying to tell a guy that believes cell phones make me. The fact I don't want to have one make me better. Do you think I think Blu-ray's better than VHS?
I mean, you just got the classic. Probably worth more.
Actually, I do have one, just in case of emergencies. That's why I don't give out the number. But the government supplies me one for free, just in case something happens, like I go somewhere and I get some call. Now, that's Devin talking, not Rebecca Lynn Morgan. But most vital, my husband doesn't know about the necklace. He always says I'm bad with money because, well, I didn't come from money like he did. And his parents have always been kind of mad that he married me, and I don't want to prove them right. So I'm willing to stretch my credit a little bit if necessary to fix his situation. Now, does anyone have related skills for investigation? or anything like that.
I just have investigate.
You do?
Roll.
Okay. So basically, what you would know is some clues I'm going to give you this time, and then you can apply it next time in the other mystery situations. Then what you need to do, first of all, is verify Whatner's story was that she said was true, and then you go from that. That also puts you where you need to be to find the information. So in this case, she was at a party last night.
At a place that we're familiar with.
Yes. So verify that she even did so, or maybe that's where the story falls apart. And that's where and basically while you're there, maybe find out. But also, because he does have a desk, someone can go over there and go through his desk and see if they can find some information. You want to do that? Okay, do an intelligence. I'm going to do a random. Ah, you bastard!
What?
Joel got revenge. He jokered me.
13.
I was drawing for his character.
13.
13?
4 technically. I got 2. I got 2 on it.
Let's see if I got another one. Did he double joker me? No. Okay.
You won't know until you fall.
8. I only need 11. So you got it. Okay? Apparently, you find underneath the like slid paper underneath the typewriter is some notes, some names and numbers, ones that he wasn't used to, so they're probably vocal. One of those catches your attention. Jerry Butler. He's a Toledo, and he's been paying him money before he died.
I'll bring it to these two.
Okay? But yeah, Jerry Butler is one of those boss level from the Toledo family. And he's been working with one of you guys out of this house. You don't even know if he gave away information and led to the situation that happened. But he may not have, too. So, you find out that the investigator was talking to the enemy. But he is an investigator, so he could have been getting information. And there's a note next to that of her initials, or what could be her initials. You know, R.M. So, he probably would have noted more. Probably faxes duplicates everything he's doing back to his office. But that's in Delaware, I think, so something. I can't remember. It's out of the state.
He'd still have
Oh,
copies.
he was sent here from Rhode Island.
He'd still have copies.
Oh, yeah, but there's nothing there that, everything he basically did, let's see, maybe, filed away, been like put away. So, if you wish to go through that, you can get more detail maybe. You want to go check that?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Do an investigation? You're going to spend investigation so you know, or you're going to draw off intelligence?
I'll draw off the intelligence. It's a lot higher. 14.
Okay. You find out in his paperwork as far as taxes, because he was receiving a payment. Being a detective, now usually out of the office, he notes a location. And apparently, Mr. Butler paid him last time at Little Augie's.
So, I don't think we're going to be going there.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, later on you can check things like her house, because there was a robbery there.
They could go to Little Augie's, I'll go check our house.
Playing roulette was at Augie's. But I guess her theory is that someone must have followed her to know exactly when to strike. Or she's like she said she thinks she was drunk.
I'll have her take
Or
me.
she just drank too much.
I'll have her take me to her house.
Okay. Then you guys head to Augie's?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone just do a random card draw.
Jack.
10.
So she wins. She's the only one with a number. You have a +2, +1, and what?
10.
10.
10. Is that a 10?
Yeah.
Oh man, it looked like an 8. Oh my God, I guess I really need my glasses at all times. Old man disease. Okay. So, you're first.
Okay.
So that means you probably. Who's driving? How are you guys getting? No, you just walk.
I can't drive. I
You
don't
can
have a
walk
vehicle.
there.
You have a vehicle?
I'll drive. I've got vehicle.
Okay.
2 in vehicle.
Does it look like a horse?
No.
Okay. Just check it. It's a motorcycle,
I
isn't it?
mean,
Is it a
no.
car?
It's a car.
Okay.
It's a bicycle.
Built for one.
Bicycle.
You can walk here. Now, so you guys are heading to Little Augie's. Okay?
It's a bicycle.
I have.
It's a bicycle from Issaquah.
What the heck? Are you telling me?
I don't know what's going on with my voice. This is ear infection. It hasn't gone away yet.
Yeah, just admit it, you're going through puberty again.
No?
That's what I told her. She didn't like my idea.
Wow!
See? Sure. I had something for the staff, for the people. So I kind of need their names right now. But it doesn't look like it anymore. Probably cleaned it up and threw it away. Okay. Who do you want to go talk to first? What do you want to look into? As I double check my stuff here. Go ahead.
We'll talk to the roulette
Okay.
guy.
Do a truth check. See if they want to talk to you without gambling. If you gamble,
14.
give you a +3. What? 14?
14.
Okay. No. I know. What's your question? Right now it's not so busy because you guys came early. Because like I said, she just got there during the day. And you like know the boss.
We asked him about her.
Oh. You're here about a banker's wife?
Mm-hmm. What can you tell us about her state last night?
Oh, let's see here. I don't remember much being here. I mean, she was here. I didn't. I personally, it was too busy somewhat. I didn't notice. She lost quite a bit here. Tried to pawn her jewelry right there. But no, we won't take it. Too many times people pawn stuff at the table and then they're report stolen later.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a general policy, we don't do that here. So yeah, she was here, she lost money, but she didn't really stand out at all. I mean, kind of busy watching other people around here lately, you know.
Like who?
We've got one of the Toledo guys hanging around here all the time. Kind of makes us nervous with in mind of what we did. Plus, well, I thought you guys were here dealing with, well, Mr. Powers, Alec Powers, the boss, was arrested about a week ago.
What was he arrested for?
Honestly, I think nothing seems really. I mean, there are things to arrest him for, like all of us. But, you know, that wasn't anything they got him on. I mean, we don't even know he's been charged. We had a problem talking with him. So his wife's been running everything. Denise, the one who laid down the money.
Where's the nephew?
Huh?
Where's the nephew?
Well, where's Denise, the nephew? Ha ha! If you think you're not there, you would confuse him. What? The nephew? Alright, we listen to a woman then. A woman. But the big one is, Jerry met some guy last night. A hulking of a man. Just came in, left him a note, handed it to him, and then walked out. Never opened his mouth. Never knocked on anything. Never addressed anyone. Just kind of walked out. Walked in and walked out. The guy was 6.5 feet tall. And wore some big hat. I think he was 40. Okay.
I'm gonna talk to a bartender next.
Okay. Now, how about you though? What do you do?
Is there to talk to?
Well, there is the bartender.
Well, he's got to talk to the bartender.
You go talk to someone about either Jerry or Morgan or the theft. You know she was here, she was drinking, and she left with her jewelry.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's Mr. Morgan.
The wife?
Yeah.
She's her.
Him.
Him.
Okay.
So she's not there.
And I
You can
will-
call her house if you want, but
No, Donna's.
Denise is not here either. She should show up later.
Who is there? Other than the roulette
The
person.
bartender mostly is who's running the floor for right now. Except for, lately there's been a couple bouncers around. But they don't really run anything. They take you to whoever you need to talk to.
But they are accredited.
Well, yes. They might have some knowledge.
Okay, then I'll talk to one of the bouncers.
Okay. Then we'll say, what is your, first of all, charisma check. On 11 would be nice. So you don't offend anyone. What'd you get? Okay, you didn't offend anyone. Okay, well, he just kind of looks at you. You could ask him. But he doesn't seem to be that interested in talking. He's like, I'm supposed to be watching. You'll have to,
I understand.
maybe when I'm off the call. You can go ahead and ask questions. He's not telling you to. You can go ahead and bug him with it.
Yeah.
I'll let you think about it.
Okay.
Back to the car. You're driving over to their mansion. Did you want to talk to her or just sit in silence and make her think?
Sit in silence and make her think.
Okay. Well, she keeps, kind of referring to the whole maybe she drank too much thing, but she's pretty sure it wasn't her fault. But she seems to keep making this, excuses. But the description of how she felt does sound like she got drugged, but so does alcohol poisoning sound like that. So
Okay.
that's from what you think. She can't just cleanse the alcohol from her system like you do.
Hey, Bill, want to put your headphones back in?
Now,
Because
you wanna
the
talk to
camera
me?
can pick it up.
Yeah. Did you? You'll have to watch this as on TV just like everyone else. Okay. Did you want to ask her any specific questions or just sit there until you arrive? Occasionally she'll point directions. It sounds like she's trying to make some conversation. You're not sure if she's trying to flirt with you or sounds like
So, were you the only one at home when this happened?
No. Her husband was home. She just didn't tell him. He'd already left and gone to work.
Where does your husband work?
He works at the bank. He's the owner, manager. He's the guy that decides who gets what and how much.
I see.
He's a good man. He supports well, but you know, he's kind of like a little iffy on the fun side. But if I did what he said, we wouldn't be in this problem.
And you don't think he would have done it? To teach you a lesson?
No, I don't. Like I said, I think it was that scotch, you know what I mean? It was like pretty strong. Maybe I just wasn't ready for it. I just passed. I was probably asleep a good like 12 hours. I woke up like about 3 o'clock the next day. Just went home around 3.
Do you remember saying anything to your husband when you got home? I think when I came in, we had a little argument about, you know, being out late. But you know, people argue. I can show you the window he broke in through. Sure.
Okay. Goes over to a window that looks broken, and the glass is inside the house. And it's by the door. So it wasn't like a big fancy thing. Somebody did a smash and grab equivalent of. But they also knew when. But she will point out that she did. At first she's not sure where she left, when she took it off. But then later on, she claims the bag. Later on, she remembered that she took it off not too far from the door. She took it off in the kitchen.
Okay.
Which the idea that David, or that her husband may have done it is kind of like she starts to think every once in a while. That's a good possibility.
I'm gonna do my investigation.
Okay.
10.
He wouldn't have broke in though. That cost money. He seems to be way too proud of the stuff he does have in his house and how he appears to have done anything like that. Chances are he's just blissfully ignorant of the whole situation. So you can tell that. But you're at the house. Occasionally here and there you notice I don't know, housekeeping wanders through the room.
I'm gonna ask housekeeping if they heard anything out of the ordinary last night.
Go ahead and go with the perception check. See if you count the right one. So there's actually 3.
Perception.
Need break it 11.
$13.
13. Good. Okay. Well, one of them will say, only thing that occurred that night was she heard a crash. She heard a door, so she went and grabbed her bat and went to check the kitchen and saw some guy dressed like some kind of longshoreman run out the back door. I mean, a big guy, but he looked older.
Hello?
So, back to you guys. What were you doing? Kim?
Talking to the bartender.
Okay. What do you want to ask?
If you seen her, how much did she have to drink?
Make your charisma check. Start with 11 and everything better than that, you can ask another question.
15.
Okay. So, I should consider it 11, 13, 15. Okay, so 3 questions basically. Then he's going to start charging or like looking at the drink. What do you need to know? Is he cleaning the table, wiping down some glasses?
How much did she have to drink that night?
Well, I can't really say. She had a few small drinks here and there. I mean, my biggest word is she maybe drank too many different things. You find stick to one thing, you stay clear or dark, and that's the way you go. But my situation, I noticed, was, well, a couple of her fancy friends and her purchased a couple bottles.
Any scotch involved in that?
Yeah, imported.
What was it?
Honestly, I couldn't read the label. It tasted pretty clean.
You didn't have any effects from that at all?
No. But the thing, it said it was pretty high. So, well, let's put it this way, we didn't get any of the bottles back. So,
Well, I'd have to
I
find
did
out.
see her stumbling out of here. The driver for Denise, for Miss Denise,
Mhm.
apparently the one running it all. He helped her out to her vehicle. So, and then, well, drove home. She made it home, didn't she?
Yeah, but her jewelry came up missing. You notice anybody funny following her at all?
No, man, I was too busy watching Gary over there.
Okay.
He was tipping big that night. Maybe spying on us, but as long as he pays for that bench, I don't care.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, he has the nods to a guy sitting on the far side of the room, and he grabs his stuff and heads on over there.
about you? You can try again on the. You can come up with another way. Basically, your. What's that fail? It was charisma. Your charisma failed.
Yeah.
What else can you try to do to get his attention? Drop your tongue.
No. I do. Where is it?
I mean, like an example is if you actually do trivia. Trivia can be used in times like this.
Yeah.
It's like a luck roll. Does it work?
I only have a 1 on persuade.
You have persuade?
Just
Put a
1
1.
on it. Yeah.
So it counts as 2. And you can go ahead and lay down cards or draw cards. Higher than that.
So how much? What do I need?
You had 2. You need 11 would be nice. So you need a base card and a high number card.
So base card and high number card.
Yeah.
So with the base card,
Yeah, what base card do you drop?
king,
So 3 points plus
7.
10. Plus 2 is 12. You made it.
Okay.
Okay. So you respond. That's the question.
You
Got his
notice.
attention. You got his attention.
Okay. So
Wow.
you notice Rebecca. That was in here, right? When she took off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she took off. She was like really drunk.
Yeah.
That hurt?
It was
Do you know exactly what time she exactly?
fingers helped her out.
Fingers.
Yeah, probably about 2, 3.
Is that what time she left?
Yeah, a lot of times because she's complaining because a lot of times that's when her husband came home.
So exactly what time did she show up?
Here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 6 or 7.
6 or 7 p.m. She didn't.
Probably bitching because, well, she was bitching that he wasn't home from work. So she came here to drink. And she'll come home the same time he did.
And then she came here to drink and gamble.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's part of the thing here.
I know. It's just,
We are booking
I get that.
between me and you.
Yeah, I get it. Well, the reason I'm asking is because I know she left here drunk. Exactly how drunk was she left?
I honestly would have been surprised not to hear that she got in a wreck this morning.
She made it home. But the problem is she got her jewelry stolen off her.
Maybe she used it to pay for a ride home or something. I don't know.
She said that somebody broke in her home and stole it.
Huh.
So,
Could be.
but she was too drunk to, you don't think she would have made it home? She was like,
No.
She was too drunk to drive.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it's not like there's a law or anything.
No, true, but still. She could have gotten a wreck.
Well, that's odd.
But she then
Law
made it
became
home.
illegal, or alcohol became illegal, so it is illegal to drink and drive.
Yeah, it is now.
Like
Okay.
drinking while under the influence, or driving while under the influence. One of those two.
Alright.
Okay. So, what are you doing?
I am going to be looking for the owner.
For the owner, Denise.
Don't have you.
See what she can tell me.
She's not here.
Or the
Fingers?
yeah, fingers.
Yeah, he's here.
I'll talk to
He's
Fingers.
got to go pick her up later, maybe. Whenever, if she wants to show up. She wants me to keep an eye on things, he'll say.
Talk to Fingers.
Okay.
Fingers McGee.
Yeah. Yeah. Used to work for Alex. Now I work for the wife. Pretty much the same.
So, what can you tell me about?
I tell him.
He knows her name.
Yeah.
You don't know her name now.
I
Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca.
Then Morgan.
What can you tell me about her and how was she acting, and was there anybody following her after she left?
Well, I he looks around. Make a person check. Looks like he's made both.
10.
Yeah, she was pretty, pretty passed out. Just about. And I helped her to her vehicle, put her in the driver's seat, and then poof, somehow she got home. Entirely respectful, nothing happened.
Do you remember anybody following after her at all?
Not really. I was sitting in there with Jerry, kind of trying to talk to him, find out what was going on and why I was here. And then next thing I know, I see her bouncing down the hallway on the way over to the
Ginger's on
front
top
door.
of the TV back there.
We just have you been wondering why your TV's been all a little weird?
It's a squirrel. She can walk on anything. Give her a rope. She's the future of cats.
You shouldn't, lay down. Fall asleep. Walk!
Probably if they're talking to Ann, we don't flatten your desk. They said I was there talking to Jerry Butler when a lady came walking on by, bouncing into the wall, almost fell into the booth a couple times. And I said I better help her out. I went and helped her, followed her right out. Because, she was falling. There's a few other people here and there going out at the same time.
Did she have any jewelry on her at all?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was like dressed to the nines. I think she was trying to show off something. I'd say a lot of breast candy.
And you didn't notice anybody suspicious following after her or driving after her?
Make another Christmas check.
9.
Nope, that's about it. And he walks off.
Wonder who else we talked to.
So, back to you. You've seen the house? You've seen the robbery?
I'm gonna head over to where they're at.
The loggies?
Yep.
Okay? Well, come wandering in. Make a cruisman check.
$20.
You go walking in the front door, looking around. A couple people recognize you as the ones that help work out their problem. The change of management. When an unfamiliar voice from behind you calls you out by your full stage name. knows your name, but he could also be just a fan. Or just walk away like nothing.
Play it off
Or you
like
turn, flip them off, and run. No.
turn around and see who it is.
Okay. Some guy in a full business suit, nice fedora, and a long leather trench coat. But you can tell because some of the people in the group own one. I think you're one of them. Yeah. It's got plates here and there.
Can I help you?
Well, I was just wondering what you had to do with this monkey show.
I'm here to find somebody.
Oh, okay. Elvis Hanson. My name's Jerry Butler.
Dorian.
We seem to have some business disagreements, but other than that, that show was amazing. I sat around for a while trying to work out how it happened.
What one?
The water torture escape kit. The one that Houdini died. I have two possibilities. One, you had personally inserted a key to the lock into your anus. Or two, you inherited some witchy-moochy magic from your mother. Not himself. But that's the long-term entertainment of your family. So, you know, I'm sure you know more about it than I do. So. But, you know, heck, go ahead and have a drink, tell the house it's on my charge, and talk to you later sometime, maybe. If you happen to need my services for anything.
Yeah, I do actually. Were you at the party last night?
Make it crystal.
$15.
Why, yes. Ever since the odd luck that led to the exchange of ownership here, I've been asked to come in and just kind of keep an eye, and you guys might run into some stuff that you didn't realize was going on here. So, basically, an unofficial advisor for a couple weeks.
Well, I have a client that was robbed
Oh,
last night.
would it,
Miss Morgan.
oh, so nothing to do with any of the current
No.
shenanigans.
No.
Okay.
The...
Oh, she had it on her when she left.
Was there
Say it was
a
$250,000 on her.
longshoreman type person here? Big guy?
Yeah. Left like shortly after the bouncer did. Then he helped her, Fingers helped her out. And we both drank a little bit that night. I had some strong scotch. I happen to think the government's using like not grain alcohol, but like mineral alcohol.
Do you know who the longshoreman is?
He had an Irish accent. Honestly, my biggest thing, I either A, at first, wasn't sure if he was undercover cop.
Well, he...
His look looked kind kind of put together.
He broke into Miss Morgan's house and stole a necklace that was supposed to be quite valuable to her.
Oh.
And if her husband finds out, it's not going to be pretty.
Stole it from her when the husband wasn't around?
And while she was asleep.
That's someone either A, hates the rich, or B, is just scum. I mean, come on. I can see anger at the banker. But her family, like, lived on the other
11
side.
on my empathy.
Okay. Oh, you broadcasting a little bit? Or what? You using the obesity, I take it? Okay, and that, like, puts you more in key with what they're talking about? Says, so, what would be your more in-depth question? But he does say that he well, I guess it comes down to this. How far are you willing to get that? I mean, I'll promise you I had nothing to do with it.
I could possibly talk her into
But
coming up with a reward for it.
if your pawn shops didn't come up with it, if you're part of the powers thing,
No, I'm
your
not.
people didn't come up really. How about the doctor and the sexy little number there?
They are.
They're with. Okay. But you're not.
No.
Okay.
But tell you what, if those two get harmed in any way, you will have a...
Well, we've seen you a lot with it, but there are lots of powerful people living and working at that club. Mayor occasionally drops by.
Yes, I know.
And, well, the captain's even been there. There's someone I wouldn't trust in a dark room. But, going on with that, or not with that, if you can't find someone trying to sell something that valuable, it will go through one of our people. And I'll flag it and let them know that this would be good to help, slow down this building war. I've got people on our side talking about a blatant attack like it's a military plan. And I tell them this is not the way we do this. But Big Al's squeeze, Mon, keeps talking to that weird lady. And,
What
well,
weird
I don't
lady?
think it's good. Huh?
What weird lady?
Lady with an eye patch. She's like scary with a sword. She's like been through some shit.
No.
But she's the one that taught her
No!
how to read the cards.
The bitch that killed Max!
I wasn't here for that bitch.
In your head thinking, like, where is that?
Somebody from...
Am I fucking right on that one?
Do you mean this one?
Great.
She's the one that taught Maud how to use the cards. And through the use of the cards, she's been controlling Big Al. Basically, it's bad to do this maneuver, it's bad to do that, let's attack, let's do this, you know what I mean? That's the situation on that side. Gary would like to keep it peaceful. He used to work over in Chicago, and then he got roped into this because, family. I'm married to his sister. So, I'm not officially a Toledo. So I can see this kind of a... But we know you guys had something to do with what's going on here. You guys did a good enough job with it. We're gonna leave it. Unless we catch it, what happened. Then we'll assume you didn't do a good enough job. So, but I'll find out. I mean, I'd seen him here before. He may show up again. If he shows up again and starts spending it heavy, I'll make sure he's well held around until one of you show up.
Please do.
Okay. I don't see a reason not to. And if you're asking why would I do this, if it ends up helping recovering if this necklace is needed, I will charge my normal 10% finder's fee, and
I'll
that's it.
also teach you the trick of that water torture escape trick.
Ooh. Now that's enticing. For that, I may find someone to blame for it.
Nope, I want the guy.
Yeah,
and I want
he
the
has,
necklace.
Yeah. But yeah, I've seen him around here. Big guy,
Yep,
older,
yep.
speaks with kind of an Irish accent.
That's him.
I mean, like, I've heard him slip into Gaelic, like old school. So,
That's what the Morgan's housekeeper said.
okay. Well then, sounds like we're on the right track, so. You go talk to the monkeys and, I'll, get a phone brought over for a phone. They don't have a portable phone.
I'll go talk to these two.
Okay. The monkeys?
Yeah, I guess the monkeys. As I yell across the bar, "Hey, monkeys!"
And they both point out that they're talking to you. What? I don't know him.
Oh, are you talking to me? I have a name.
The doctor and the hot one. That's what I was told. I know who did it.
Oh? Why the fuck did I just sound like Tim Allen?
We need to check the pawn shops.
Yeah, I got a few under our employ, I think.
Check them.
About half of them.
The
The other half
Tolinos
is
are
bought by
checking
the
the
other
others.
people. So, I would say everyone do a perception check. See how that goes.
12.
15.
Okay. Since you have the 15, I'm going to give you some information. Then you count with your perception. A memory. Remember the first adventure and the car crash? One of those people that were grabbed and talked to, they weren't guilty in that one at all. But they're desperate, homeless people. Some, not for health reasons or but more of like scary reasons. As in one of them was a hidden ex-member of the IRA.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Noel McDougal.
I'm gonna go talk
Oh,
to him.
that bastard I was dealing with.
I'll go talk to him.
Okay. Do a. Well, you use investigation or perception.
Perception.
Okay. Go ahead and do a check.
14.
Okay. Well, you will get that all the normal homes and streets he's usually on, he has not been lately. But then you also get a phone call.
I answer it.
Yeah, but you don't have a phone. No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, later on sometime you'll get a phone call. you check into the Adventures Club for notes.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, we'll do it that way. Basically, see, that's why happens when you have different time zones in these stories. This is actually from a Gangbusters module, though. So phone calls weren't as easy to come by then either. He has it. No, he has the person and the jewelry. He had not finished talking it.
I'm gonna go meet with him.
First of all, we can't just hand him over.
Actually, I need to go talk to Miss Morgan too.
Yes, because the current offer is $2,000, and everything will be returned. And I will be working as the middleman here, which means I will be getting about $100. That's it. But you asked about meeting him or not?
I'm gonna go talk to her.
Okay. He will mention before you hang up on the phone that if you need to meet him because you've been asking around, let me know.
Okay.
And I can set up a meet place that should be safe on both sides' perspective.
I'll call you from the Morgan's residence.
Okay. So you go there. Okay. Knock on the door. Did you find it?
Yes, but the people that have it and the person that stole it from you will like a reward.
But they have it all.
Yes, but they are asking for $2,000. 2,000.
That's not a problem. Between me and you, I may have doubled it. I have 5,000 set aside, so we're good with you. We can then pay you guys, help you guys out. This will all go away.
And once you get it back,
Yes.
I would suggest either putting it in the bank in a lockbox or having it insured or both.
That's probably a good idea.
Because the person that stole it from you, I know of the person, and they will probably do it again.
Oh, so we should probably get some better security here. So maybe some dogs. We could get some dogs. People find that to be. What's that new breed? That shepherd?
German Shepherd.
That'd
But
be good.
I will call the people that has the person and your necklace
Okay.
and arrange a meeting spot.
And I will let the bank know that the funds will be there. You can just pick them up and take them.
May I use your phone?
Butler, she tells Butler to take him to it. She's making a nice smelling dinner like it's Thanksgiving. Making up for it, I guess. Guess she's going down on it as well. Okay, so you're on the phone.
Yep.
Okay. He answers, or the phone gets to him. But yes.
I could get you the 2,000. Or can we meet?
Just me and you, right?
Yes.
Or did you want? You're fine not involving him at all. Right?
Right.
Okay. Then we're set. We're good. Okay. I guess I can meet you at the club if you wish.
Meet me at the Adventurers Clubhouse.
Oh. Okay. I mean, there's no chance Captain's gonna be around or anything like that. Police. No police in Yellow.
No police is going to be involved.
Okay. Well, then that's no problem.
I just have to go pick up the money, and then I will be there.
We both have had people die in that lobby.
Do you know where my mother's wagon is? Around back.
Yeah.
Meet me there.
In the courtyard?
Meet me there.
Okay. So. Will everyone do an encounter check then? Everyone, first of all, before we what are you guys doing? Basically, there's a courtyard. It's about 100 by 100 opening. There's a gate for, like, vehicles to go out. There's 4 parking spaces. A horse for riding place. And then there's a garage that has the gypsy wagon and some other stuff of your parents' in it.
By the main door.
Oh, this has windows on it.
No, that's where I'm at.
You're by the way main door?
Yeah.
So, outside or inside?
I let these two
Outside.
know what's
Okay.
going on.
How about you?
I'm inside.
Okay. You know, well, like inside the house? And you know he can get to him by completely bypassing you guys, right? Because there's a gate entrance, too.
I'll go over by where the stuff is, I
The
guess.
gate entrance?
It's just me and him.
Yeah, I was gonna stand right behind the building, just in
Well,
case.
that's where the entrance is. The front of the house looks like a nice fancy house.
Stay.
Back is where the service entrance is. So, basically it's like the places. Shaped kind of like this from the first, second floor with a gate here that leads to all the stuff here. And then about the 3rd floor, this is covered over. And it becomes a building. And then the last final floor is the glass dome, which is the greenhouse. So, basically doing it as like this is the courtyard. Bing, bing, bing up in that. That's the edge of the archway that goes around this way.
Hide behind.
We have parking place. We have a kind of a circular little thing with a garden area. Horses for riding, which is not a whole lot of place, but the place used to have more horse riding places. So they're not used much, but they're horses for the rich people. And then there's a garage, but it has lots of windows so people can see in it because it's kind of a display.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm gonna be.
But this space opens all the way to the sky up to, you can actually see through the glass building. You don't have a glass elevator though.
Okay. Encounter checks.
Yep, everyone draw cards. Now we know where you are.
Nope.
If it's a face card, you have something. You're good. Nice and quiet. You're inside. You're by the gate or by the house?
By the house.
Okay. Also, I guess I should have put, there's also a house entrance here for people to go in.
Yeah, that's where I'll be here.
Okay. Inside, outside. Outside?
Yeah.
Okay. So, vehicle pulls up, nice caddy, pulls up outside the gate, stops out there. Kind of backs up and lines itself up, so it's got full access to this entranceway. And then the guy gets out of the seat. No one else is getting out, but he's getting out alone. One of the other doors start to open, we puts out his hand, they stop it, close it. He's got a nice large camera case size thing, it looks like. So he walks over. So, you got the money?
Yep.
You gotta do the exchange?
Yep.
Okay.
What happened to the thief? If I may ask.
He gets the rest of the money. I mean, we can't be turning over criminals to the police. It looks bad.
Make sure he gets off the streets if possible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We can check into that. Deliver him somewhere else for now.
Oh, by the way, you want to know about the secret to that trick?
Oh, yeah. What is it?
The key was in my mouth.
Thought about that, but you know, he gave that speaking where he drank water, but you're good enough. Well, okay. And what webpage I got? Just to let you know, you know. I check.
Check who?
Box. Closed box.
I check it.
Do you know anything about the rules or anything? That's 3, right? Keep going.
7.
Okay. Do you have a skill on it?
Naturalist.
Okay. What is it?
2.
Plus 4, plus 7?
Mm-hmm.
11. The chain, I mean, it should weigh more for gold. It looks good, but I mean, she may not have had her chip either. Who knows? But he just said, you got 24 hours. We're holding the money till that period. And then we'll let you know where to find it. If he's betrayed both sides.
You know of a good gym, a good jeweler?
Well, yeah, I have many.
One that's not involved in either party.
Let's see here. Well, Anastasia's pretty smart, but that's not really her field.
Or would you rather me go to one of your jewelers?
No, I'm sure you know you guys have plenty of places. We don't in this area. We only have a couple, which is why once he showed up, it was easy for us to catch him. He intended not to go to someone they knew. I spent most of my time, except for recently, in China. And couple, but it's not great. More raw gems, raw stone you can purchase, but they don't do fine jewelry pieces. Or, I personally don't think they let us know. I happen to see people wearing better stuff all the time. I know they're not buying it at the white person's store.
Okay.
With that, you find you use still a little bit of the time period. So, let me know when he gets back
I
to
will.
the car. Gets it. Okay.
I look at Kim.
Actually, she can check gem quality fairly easily with microscopes and that.
Yeah, let's take a look. What do I need to pull on?
What science do you have?
Chemistry. That's about it right now.
That's all you got?
And I got regular science at a 6.
That works. Is that a skill?
Yeah.
That counts as 12 then. Cool.
$19.
19.
No. No.
They're fake. Okay then. I will walk over to the phone.
Okay.
Call him up.
Yep. Let him know.
Yep.
Okay. He says, then we're going to behave like you wouldn't do the meet, and you had to meet him. So, he says, he gives you address to an empty storefront. You should be able to meet the guy, Noel McDougall, at 12 midnight. Of course, keep in mind, the guy's going to promise, that he will not let you be seen until you walk out alone into the intersection.
Okay.
Then he should show up. Then you may bring it up to him however you wish.
Okay.
This one time, because we don't feel good about this either. Would you like to have us make sure the block itself reduces the chance of civilian injury or interference?
Please do.
Okay. So, later on that evening, because it's getting, what time is it?
9:51.
Okay, well, not bad.
You two are going to be there but hiding.
Okay. Both you do agility checks, right? Unless you have hiding or
Endurance.
stealth. Dex?
Yeah,
Dex?
dexterity
Okay.
That was stealth.
or stealth.
Yeah. Stealth at an 8, Dex at 11.
You have stealth at a... There, let me see.
12 for me on stealth.
Ooh, you have 3 in stealth.
So that's 6 points to begin with. Good. For those that know the game Dime Adventures, we do keep all the rules except for one. We've completely taken out the trump card rule because we don't want to hear it. Okay, on to this.
She got a 9.
9? But she has the skill.
Yeah.
So she only needs an 8. Okay. So you're both hiding. Basically, if you're using Dex, it means basically you're just hoping your legs don't crap up. You're trying to keep still.
And yes, I have my comm open
Stealth,
for you guys to
they
hear.
know how to lay down, so they're nice and not moving about it. Well, you're not so used to that part. And at that moment, it's like kind of really quiet.
I walk out into the intersection.
Okay. Make a random card check. 5. So, almost takes 20 minutes. But he finally comes out of one of the dark alleyways. working under a false identity, but he's IRA. But he's basically wanted in his own country, so he's here hiding. Now, you see he is still, although he's expecting his money and all that, he still looks about the same. Which is why he looked out of place, because he actually is doesn't walk around always homeless. So, he's shaved a little bit here and there, but he tries to act as people think. He's undercover in life, not coming. He comes out. Make a perception check.
8.
Okay. Comes out, he's kind of bundled up because he's cold. Doesn't have a long coat or anything like that. But you two, do a perception check.
9.
12.
Okay, it's you that notices, besides the fact that he's looking cold and bundled up, he also won't take his hand out of his pocket, which is making you nervous. Just thinking naturally, his weapons are put away, his hands. Okay, out.
In the car.
Oh, that's right. You guys can do that. Okay, she says he is hiding his hands. I guess. So you're standing there. He slowly walks up to you. What's your part in all this? Kind of like looking around.
I was hired by the lady that you stole from.
Oh. Because I thought I'd never see you again after the last. You almost exposed me to people I have hunted me in this kid's country.
What's with returning a fake necklace?
The bourgeois don't deserve their money. And I have to make a living still.
You know the necklace is fake.
What? The one that she had?
Yeah.
Or the one
That I have on me that you returned.
that one? Yeah. Well,
Where's the actual necklace at?
it's in my pocket.
Don't you think you need to return it?
Well, I was hoping to actually be out of town before I was caught.
Oh, sucks to be you, doesn't it?
The only reason I was hanging around was to receive the payment. Do you have the money?
Comes to that part. Oh, boy, oh boy. You see, your friends that you were with earlier, that got you earlier, they have the money.
That's something else.
They're the ones that brought me the necklace that you said was the real one.
Well, I was just trying to, get them.
We made that swap already, so,
Well, they didn't have it. I do. You want it? This is hand side of coat.
they have your money. Hand over the necklace.
How do I know that's the case? Do a charisma check to convince him, just like looking at him, trying to look authoritative enough. And these two do another hiding check.
12.
Closer. you guys draw one card randomly. Tell me the number.
7.
Queen.
So it's 2 plus. Keep going.
Not you.
Oh, you're good.
6.
7, 8. So she's 7 areas away. You're 8 areas.
Just to see where they are.
No, in total it was 6. 2 plus 2, the 4.
Okay, so you're closer. You're 6 areas away. 60 feet. Enough to be middle range with a handgun.
I have a revolver and a ray gun.
Well, like, look like a good guy. You know, I mean, you were fair with me last. You know, I'll believe you. Besides, I know where to get him and want to get him again. So he kind of walks over his hand like he's going to pull it out. Yeah, supposedly with the jewelry in it.
I grab my knife.
Speed check.
3, 4. Joker.
3, 4, 5, 6. So that was 1. I'm going to use maybe 11, 14.
14.
So same speed. You and him. As you're grabbing your knife, he's grabbing his. Out of the other pocket, he pulls the knife out. Basically, it's like trying to get your attention on the jewels as he's going to stab you. Also, while he was looking around to see where they were. He didn't see him. So. Oh, at your house. Okay. So, you do your attack. 3. What's my? Oh wait, for you to hit him.
Yep.
7 and 14.
8 with spades.
What do I need to hit you?
8 and 16.
I hit you with well, I call it floaters. Down at the bottom. 1 point. What'd you get?
8 with spades.
8. He sloops over your arm. He's dead. Drops on the ground as Hank comes out of the coat, dragging out the jewelry that is there.
I pick it up.
Okay.
Let these two know to help me with this body. And you did no damage to me, by the way.
Oh, because the your fancy Tolino coat.
And my already DR rating.
Yeah. Nothing just scratched you. You're like,
And I was like,
cutting it all out, sticking out his back. At that moment, you hear the squeal of tires. Like,
let's get out of the road.
okay, you guys get out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And an ambulance comes flying up next to you guys. The guys get out, they jump out, put a bullet in the guy's head, grab him and throw him in the car. Okay. It looked like an ambulance until they pulled a gun and shot the
Tolinos.
guy's head. And they took it away.
Mm-hmm.
But we did not see a thing.
See what? We have to scrub this. Well, we have to probably scrub any surveillance we've got.
All you have is occasional pictures of stuff. They don't have video, but or television yet. You have live video.
Well,
They found ways to get in, but they can't record it yet or anything.
I need to call Miss Morgan.
Yes, you have the necklace. But what do you guys do with the 1,900 left over? You took 100. Doesn't matter if it went bad or not. I still took my payment. But the other 1,900 we're not going to keep because he screwed you over. We're not part of it. We don't want dirty money. So he throws it on the table.
Use that as repayment towards us.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And then she says she's got to pay you. You tell her no?
You already did.
Oh, okay. So,
Use the money that you have left to insure the necklace.
what's your finance?
I don't have one.
You?
Either.
You all want. Free you up 1 point. Don't. It's not going to cost you. Get it for free.
And by the way, here is.
Besides, it also leads to your guys getting a regular income at least of 1.
I just came up with a fucking brilliant idea. Oh my god.
What?
Okay. I'm talking to Miss Morgan, right?
Okay, yes.
I give her the real necklace in a case.
Yeah. Not where he brought on. In the original case that they gave you, the case was real. The jewelry was fake.
Yeah. I give her that one.
Okay.
Insure this with what you have left.
Instead of paying you guys? Well, that's nice. I'll keep that in mind. If you ever need anything. And sometimes my husband's looking for detectives. If I can trust you.
And I pull out the fake one.
Okay.
Put that in a safety deposit box at your husband's bank. Use this one when you want to go out.
How much are those? I mean, I have $500 right now I could hand you. I mean, I already planned on paying you guys tonight.
This is to ensure that you actually are. If they decide to rob you, they take a fake.
No, I understand that. Not for free. I mean,
Hell
did this
you
cost
want.
to make? Where do you find this?
He had it on him. He tried passing that necklace off with the real one.
But
Well, it is lighter. I think it's 10. So,
either way, it can work to your advantage. You still have the
okay.
you still have the pomp and circumstance
I'll
of it.
keep in mind now. Let him know if you ever need it. If he ever needs someone to help him out, let you know. Okay.
Make sure you insure those.
The real one.
She will definitely this time.
Put it in a
He
lockbox
plans to
somewhere.
kill the investigators silently with a knife. You remember Bask?
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be him. Bask died a long time ago, so it was replaced by
Joel's character.
a thug that he had to hire. That's why he was so. If you think about it, what if the guy in front of you had the coat, been a boss? It would have been a fight. But you removed who it was back on day 1 to the bank robbery. That's where he died. So, well, there we go. So everyone gets your 4 points. Too early, or do we want to keep going, or just call it?
We get set up for the next.
Set up for the next. Okay. Let's see.
How'd you like how, while you guys were investigating the bar, I went off and,
Well, one thing you guys found out is actually it had nothing to do with either game. It wasn't. Either side hadn't done it. It was a private nobody. Some
Yeah.
people in bar would have seen him sooner or later. Jerry was sitting right by the door. He was the guy.
And he recognized me right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you rolled it. He pulled a 20. Pulled an 11. It would have been like noticed and wrote it down. So when you rolled that high, it's like, oh. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said his name out loud.
So enjoying that 6th nick.
I'm out until I can get some. Somehow. Of course, the fun part is I'm trying to find me and her a trailer. I'm finding some for fairly cheap.
Okay.
Well, we're not trying to get it over there.
Well, for starters, and actually, it's not on this, but it's most of because this one's really, once it starts, things are rolling. So it's kind of hard to like give you a warning on it or do something. But there is other things you can have information on. Take a quick plan. So, for starters, who would have talked with the Undertaker, Lord, about the dead, detective that used to be a team member?
Probably me.
Okay. Make a charisma draw. I'm just guessing. You don't have it, don't worry about it. I'll just do random. I got a queen, 2. 11.
17.
Okay. Well, he asked you something. This friend of yours that died, you were also part of the people that found
Yeah.
the animals, right? Did you
Mhm.
run into one?
Yeah. Caught him. Ran into both of them, actually.
How intelligent were they?
Hello.
They seem pretty intelligent.
Just finishing up game.
Could they,
Just finishing up game.
like, I don't know,
What was that?
how sneaky do you think they would have been, like, in their kills?
Okay.
Like, would they
What was it?
entirely incapacitate something before they attacked it?
With the fact that one of them was pregnant, it's if somebody like us got close, they would have incapacitated you.
Okay. And I know damage from the normal claws
Mm-hmm.
and teeth. I mean, it's like a shark attack. It's horrible.
Yeah, you've seen them before.
Could you have a fine, like, paper thin cut somewhere based upon those claws or teeth?
Not by them.
Look at this. It shows you an x-ray. Just an odd thing I noticed. Because, so I wrote everything down about this and did casts I could, anything on the body part of the people, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kept finding this. Underneath where it chewed on his neck, you go halfway down the neck further, and something had, like, razor thin cut through most of the neck before whatever it was finished him off, or ate the body.
Like how thin are you talking? Piano wire thin?
No, because there's no pressure in it elsewise. We're talking like a razor, like almost like a shaving razor, just like that thin blade with very little on it, straight through, but deep. So I've been like through the bone. Only reason I noticed it is its cut goes deeper than when the thing chewed on top of it and left part of the cut underneath.
And his bite's like what, right here on the carotid?
No, right on the front.
So you're telling me somebody used a straight razor against him first, slit his throat.
left him nearby the animals, and they ate him afterwards.
Because the
Here,
only
let
way.
me show you another one. I found that mark again, along with the rest of the body sliced up. To look, remember the body that looked like it was a but it wasn't. It was under the bush. It was hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the neck again. Halfway through, something cuts like through the bone and everything. And then the rest of the damage was done. Cutting out chunks, but each cut is too sharp to be teeth or anything like that. This is the one that was hidden that we connect to, well, my theory, but the police will tell you no way, is that there's a serial killer around here somewhere. So keep that in mind. I don't think your friend was entirely just killed. I don't even know if he went there of his own choice. He could have just been dropped there.
Have you found any other bodies with this mark?
I mean, the deep razor cuts?
Mm-hmm.
3 others.
None
It's
of
been
them
last year.
And none of them
Spaced out.
spaced out, and so then yeah, if you found them on that, then yeah.
The first 3 completely are just those markings. It wasn't until later that something started trying, someone I should say, started hiding it, trying to hide it.
Did you connect those 3 originally together?
No. I took for the killing, yes. But that's the only thing any of them have in common. They're from different places, different times. Only one was sexually assaulted.
Which one?
Second one. Which is weird, because usually if you find that happening, it's either the first or a lot of the ones afterwards. They
It was
don't
only the one.
pick one in the middle and then go on. Although some of the others, if so, the parts were removed. I mean, Johnson back there that she got there is tied to the Jack the Ripper crap, but I don't think so.
No, because Jack the Ripper was a lot more brutal, a lot more bloody.
No, some of them are like that. What's it take to make a man look like he's been chewed on by a bear?
Yeah, but if the other 3 aren't chewed on like that,
They were killed and dissected. If someone was taken, I mean, when you found the body, there was very little to it. As far as things are removed, it was closed again, but not sewed. It was just a line. And where it was left was not where they died because there was no blood.
well, we may have a serial killer on our hands, and those creatures just gave him an out to get it, make it to where they weren't.
Yeah, they were. And he or she. On top of that, tried to cover it up as them.
And our friend probably saw the body being dumped, or so
But also
found
put in
something.
mind, the body was hidden in the police covered part.
Yeah, that's what makes it even worse. They're able to slip in and out without being seen.
Yeah. I mean, granted, those animals were, but they're better than people who try to get away with things.
Yeah.
I got a ranger friend of mine I had back in college, seeing if I could get him the information to tell me what's going on. Here, they weren't doing too good. Back at the, wherever out there in South or Tasmania they are,
Yeah.
they found their whole pack. So, you haven't heard back from them. I wouldn't get involved about it.
In what?
Finding out what's going on. You already deal with it. One's here. I'd say the ones down there, they can stay there.
Yeah. But,
We're not accepting shipments.
well, with the way this adventurer group is, we'll probably end up having.
Keep an eye, see if something else, I know you don't always inform us of everything going on. You have a little leeway on that, but, or well, at least till the captain wants it.
Yeah.
Then I will tell him what he wants to know. But if it's just an officer asking questions, no big deal.
Well, looks like we got a serial killer possibility to look for now.
So keep an eye on her. Let's see. You're just doing stuff during the day. We see kind of an odd thing. Just you don't see it very often. Couple guys down the street. They just got off a bus. Dressed nice, full, nice, like maybe, definitely steam suits. They're nice looking suits with bowler hats. Two of them dressed identically. You saw two of them get off a machine. One get off the machine, another one gets off. You think deja vu. Next thing it was weird was their color. They were wearing purple.
I'm about to say, what are they wearing? Green?
They just kind of caught your attention. It's like Men in Black, but Men in Purple. Now you remember your mom one time talking about that.
I'm gonna go up and see if
Men in Purple.
they need any directions.
No, it delayed because he had to like kind of think English. Definitely a European accent to it.
Where are you guys from?
Many places. I lived in Sweden. My aunt here is from Germany. But we travel the world. Look around, see different sights, different fancy, different amazing. I was wondering, do you remember the adventures of this?
You're speaking to one of the members.
Wow, that's amazing. It looks like, maybe we were supposed to drop by here. It was due to a dream, but, we'll check it out, we thought. You German, don't you?
I don't have any languages.
Oh, jeez. Well, they're speaking English. They're in America.
Yeah, if you guys want, you could follow me to the Adventures Guild.
Okay. We'll be very thankful.
I mean, my name's Dorian.
Okay. Is it your club or something?
My mother was one of the founders.
Ah. The notepad makes a note. It says Dorian, right? I don't always remember all the details. I like to be very studious about my information.
What organization are you guys with?
Those you need are these dogs. You have to come for this.
NRA, IRA, CIA, FBI, NSA,
Little Green Man Association.
MIB.
They look at each other, look up and down each other.
You said.
We're with the Purple Men.
My mother told me about it.
Well, we've been around for a long time. We like to investigate supernatural things and record what we can,
Just like the Men in Green.
but we have to keep it, a safe distance.
Oh, then I must inform you, I'm Madam Zelda's son.
Another one pulls out a booklet, flips through the pages. This is her, right?
Yes, that's the gypsy whore.
And it looks like a picture from the day someone took a picture of her at the World Fair. Oh God.
That's the gypsy whore.
Well, that's rude. I would say it is your mother.
She left me as a child.
I don't know. Sometimes it's better than leaving him as an adult. Then you have time to screw it up.
I have deep issues with that woman.
Well, that's
That's beside the point.
Shut up, Kim!
I'm sure they'd probably bring you great pain. I wouldn't keep them up. The other one's like, no. Looking around.
That's right over here.
One of them pops open a briefcase.
Slap a hoe.
Takes out a briefcase and pulls out it's about the size of a tape player, and then pulls it so it like pops open and it's got like the lens for a camera. Starts taking pictures.
I dodge every time it points at me.
I guess anything.
It'll take your soul.
Fuck
I
off,
mean,
Kim.
We, as in Hans here, had a dream that led us to a book, which was one of the ones that the Negroid man had written. And it was amazing. And I would like to, we would like to keep this, find out what we can. It came to, and we led that, and it led here, and we came here on the plane, got off
17
the plane.
on my occult.
Okay. What are you looking for? More specifically. And how you search. I mean, okay, you can pull out your abilities, you can look at them. I'll wait. Or your devices, who knows? I'm not sure of all the things you have anymore.
Can't do dream walking because that's obvious.
Someone pinch you, punch you. You can do it later and see you're doing it.
Clairvoyance.
Okay? Which allows you to see? See what?
See what book they're looking for.
This might be a book, but it is something.
We'll see what they're looking for.
Well, kind of summarize. They kind of wander around, take their pictures. They're leaving after a while.
No, you guys are coming over to the adventures.
No, you're in the building. That's where they start taking pictures.
Cam, get down here. Same with you, Max.
On my way.
What?
Help!
For one thing, are
Couple-
pictures really allowed to be taken in our clubhouse?
Well, no one said anything. This looks like a cat.
This does look like a cat. First off, stop taking pictures.
Okay.
You affiliated with the Men in Green?
Purple men.
So I remember my dad talking about Men in Green in the process.
Purple men.
So you're affiliated with purple people.
Well, it's like, there's that group in England that kind of bonds together because they all have red hair.
The gingers.
The gingers, yeah.
Well,
So you're the
Scarlet Brotherhood or
purple-headed
something
people.
they're called?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're basically the purple-headed.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with our hair. It's just the color of our uniforms,
Okay,
which are
Alright.
fine tailored suits.
and the only reason I'm asking if you're affiliated with the Men in Green, my dad had made mention of men in fine tailored suits that were green. That that him and his original friends
It's the
dealt with in
Driscolls.
the process.
God, that's the Driscolls! Hey, where's our guns?
Well, because we, apparently, heard we didn't take pictures, so he's putting the camera. We'll share with you that, that group barely made it out of the World's Fair. across some of the wrong people, got them upset,
My dad included.
and mostly were eliminated. From that mess, there were still some newbies that were loyal to the concept,
And you became.
and we changed colors.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. Because.
I mean, these suits are not something to shake a stick at. I mean, they're very nice, and they are difficult as hell to dye from the original green color. But you know, use them if you have them. Looking at them, you notice what looks like fabric, and also, well, like if he opens the coat, the back of the coat and the shirt are one. It's like the whole thing's one suit, one piece, but it looks like a regular suit. But it's all made out of the same, almost wetsuit-like material, but thinner.
So what brings you here to us?
I want to know what they're looking for.
Well, we started with the dream,
Okay.
and we researched it, found it tying into with a story that related to your parents' ocean time. And the dream told us that, well, that the boat that could go underwater was here.
I know what you're talking about.
They want the fucking submarine.
Did you just have to blurt that out?
Or did you realize?
Did you do that as character or just as a?
As a player.
Okay. I was gonna say if Dorian just blurted that out, I'd have been like, really?
No, Dorian walks up to the wall and starts going.
Okay, so the craft. So it's all about a craft that you heard stories about.
Or that you dreamt about.
Well,
One of the other ones comes closer to you. The younger one that was smiling.
As I'm still hitting my head up against the wall.
He's timing it. Sir, this man is mending flesh on an unconscious basis every time he hits his head on the wall.
that's about par for the course with him.
I stop and look at the guy. Stop it!
Sorry. It's just, we spend most of our lives trying to find information that proves what we believed. And we've found two
No.
already.
Two.
I mean, it sounds to sound like maybe if you do not have it here, maybe you will be able to help us find out who does have it.
You want to see something else? It's cool. I break my finger. Look!
Okay, if you tell me what you're wanting,
That one was more active.
he's got real mommy issues. We usually just point him in the direction and say, "Look, there's your mother."
Well, I heard
Where?
There.
she had a
Don't
lot
kill
to
your
do
mother.
with taking down the green.
So did my father. You probably would know him as well. He's probably in your
So did,
archives.
more so, the lady who took charge after he was killed by her.
Does she have a sword and dressed like a pirate?
Poor Matt.
With an eye patch?
Yeah.
She's here in town!
We suspect that she never left.
Would be a shocker. We all just recently came back to town ourselves.
I don't think she was looking for you guys. She was
No.
here before then. Back before you were born even.
Well, I'm the daughter of Nikolai Drobosov.
We were just not sure if she was still alive or not.
Yes, she is. I can tell you where she's at.
Okay, so what is it you want with that particular device?
Well,
Are you just wanting to see it, or
I'm gonna bring you a drink bottle. Here you go.
I doubt it.
we would like to purchase it.
No!
unfortunately, that is something we will not do. That is our mode of transportation if we do need to do certain things under the water. That's the only one of its kind that we own. I can show you guys it, but what you're needing it for, the only other thing I can suggest is if you're needing it for something,
You want to blow up this town?
we have to go with you.
No, it's just another one of those. It probably is a real thing for certain, but we're gonna try to find it.
I did a 17. What are they looking for?
Nice.
Me being the cocky motherfucker I am as Dorian, I know what you guys are looking for. That is the mission we're going on.
Honestly, I've been always wanting to outdo my dad anyway. He found the island of Moo, and I would love to outdo him in finding something he
Didn't they
found.
get turned into pigs?
Yeah, he did.
Oh man. The younger one says, well, we happen to know most of my manuscripts were correct.
The manuscripts are correct because I actually happen to have something that they brought back
You
from the island.
have it?
Yes. It's been growing here, and I've been trying to make it to where it's a little bit easier to use.
Well, if you would share it with us, we could assist you in finding an improvement to it.
No touchy!
I'm actually a scientist myself. I'm actually getting pretty close to making it a lot
Oh,
better.
no problem.
No square?
And I do, once I refine it, do plan to try to make it it can help mankind a lot better.
Okay.
Do you need another drink, Dorian?
But I will be the only one cultivating it because I don't trust
Oh, is
anyone
that?
other.
Oh, we need to go.
No!
We'll talk to you later.
No!
Well, what?
No!
You can't go.
No.
Let them go. If they want to do this, then they're going to have to come
We
back.
can plan to meet again. I would prefer that, but we've got to take this. We don't have the location or where to look. We were to locate the way.
We have the way.
We have someone else that we need to speak with to see if they wish to agree to this plan.
So you had us on open calm the entire time.
Did we do something wrong again?
No.
But Dorian being the little bastard he is, I'm checking the ears.
Okay.
No, it's just interesting for us to see somebody
Oh look, they have one like ours.
who have something similar to what we have. It's interesting for us to see somebody else with that.
Am I too close?
No. You
Move
look
on
at it,
now.
you don't even see it.
Am I too close? I grab a zero and look. I go around to the other side, look.
You pull, or do you just look?
I pull.
It comes off. With some wires.
It's a robot!
Whoa. No, it's just an implant.
So you've managed to make it even further.
Well, it picks up what we're saying by vibrations to the skull. And then it, well, we have to give up an ear.
So you beam up your ear.
Give him his ear back.
Can you feel this?
Yes.
Well, that's. Put it back on.
You're turning
You
him on,
kinky bastard. You kinky bastard. Well, Dorian is by.
That's true.
He'll take out a little putty, roll it around his finger for a while. Just kind of like.
Well,
Through the
seeing your tech is interesting, to be honest.
You're
compared
not
to
taking
ours.
my ears.
No, no.
Or mine.
No, we aren't going to go that far. Although, if you look at some of the,
I developed 2 more arms.
if you look at some of the if you look at some of our tech, some of them have. Somebody did devise that at one point for us to do that, but it was abandoned.
Most of ours came from what we suspect to be a possible alien landing. It
Brain
could be
slugs.
even the ones connected to the ones that the Indians are talking to. But this one was down at the South Pole.
Our family dealt with that.
That's what we
You're giving away all our secrets!
They
researched
already know
everything.
They know everything, and these guys seem to be a lot better.
If
than
you
the
know
British.
everything, how big is my
Apparently, from what I've just found, it depends on what you want.
And that's the proper answer.
Do you tell the future as well? Do you see prophecy?
Yes.
Because we know your mother.
The files they probably have on our family is probably extensive due to those.
Well, they have
of
everything that your family wrote.
Then you know what happened to Max.
Yes.
I will.
Not you, the other Max.
I will say this: whatever they did write in there, don't take it with a grain of salt. Take it for what it truly is.
Well, for most of it. There's opinions. Sometimes we found they were wrong.
Some
What?
might, yeah.
There was a bit more theory than fact behind the gun implanted monkeys. There was no monkey.
Jeez.
There's probably a different form of primate.
No. It was wrapped in a monkey.
I was a robot.
So robotic. So in other words, full robotic, but made to look monkey.
Yeah, to cover it up. That was just a little one. I mean, unless they were careful not to. They would even retrieve each other if found. So.
Well, the
Not
ray
that
gun.
big of a difference.
I'm pretty sure the ray gun my dad talked about. I can tell you that's real.
Oh yeah. Tesla wrote about it.
And everything.
And I inherited it. It's a nice
And-
piece, but needs work.
Okay, so
Have you guys? Would Alexandria be?
Who?
Well, we don't know where she is. She came
Who's she?
to Boston.
Who's she the daughter of?
The scientist, Tesla.
no.
No,
She's
she's.
still alive. He's 84 years old, but his daughter, which is not. She's a bastard, basically. He didn't marry anybody,
No.
but
I think she should be involved.
She'd be somebody to have around in case we need something.
she inherited all this stuff
Well, then
We
we
must find her.
and bring her in. At least give
because
her a home.
he gave it all up and gave it to her. He's still alive.
Dorian? Calm down, please.
So
No.
And
I'm
not to
gonna tell you
mention,
about
she
this.
might be able to. Not to mention, she might be able to find a better way to charge this
Will
damn
that calm you
gun.
down for a
Oh,
minute?
maybe
all of a sudden, everybody sees Dorian.
he goes, well, just to be polite, my name is Bob.
Battery operated boyfriend.
Everyone says no. That's just the hearsay.
I shake his hand.
He also extends his hand and says, hello. I happen to also
No. What's your guys' actual names?
For us, it won't matter. We don't expose anybody. If they come to us,
I mean, I could
also-
call you Shirley and Nancy.
They don't. We
Will it
don't.
help for you to do so?
Kind of this way, so we can. If we call one of you, we don't get both of you.
He says, hey, Bob, and Bob. Hey, Bob. Bruce. They both answer the same
Do
time.
you feel a need for individuality?
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Kind of makes it easy. Kind of makes it easy to be able to go, hey, And not just have to point at one of you and go, you Bob. That Bob.
What? Both of them say.
See, that's the problem.
Okay, I got it. This is Fred, and this is George.
George, you get a one.
God, that makes no.
Okay.
This way, when we try
And
to
these
get
are the Weasleys.
We
What about?
don't believe
Who's
much
wrong
in
then?
individuality.
We will find him soon.
But we'll go for now. You can kind of see what he means by individuality because they also shave their eyebrows and facial hair and all their hair.
hardcore cults.
Well, individuality
it's just
gets
one
in the
piece.
way.
It's, it's just a one-piece suit,
study.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a one-piece suit, right?
Yeah. Looks.
How do you guys pee? Do you like take the whole suit off and then pee?
No. Kind of embarrassing.
Kinda.
We trained the top.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, if you're on a case, I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
How? That'd be uncomfortable.
Right?
I think that's what the suit's for.
Well, it's like, why? I'm doing it right now.
Do I scare you that much?
No. We,
Too much water?
drank too much lemonade earlier.
Lemonade or coffee?
Lemonade. Coffee has caffeine.
They haven't sat there.
Caffeine's bad for you. It inhibits the mind process of pure thought.
Good God.
My God, he's a space Mormon.
He's an alien!
Scientologist.
Oh, God.
Okay,
By the way, do not touch my painting.
out of game. Before we end, out of game. This will not change anything to know. It's just funny on my side.
It's just funny on yours.
This is the early stage of the Man in Black.
Aliens!
Fucking called it.
God damn.
They're not aliens.
Oh,
They have amazing technology.
So, early stages of the MIB. Well, yeah, you stop and you do think about it when
They go to another color.
So they're the MIP.
Yeah, because if you look
We'll
at
call
the-
you guys the MIP.
Black.
Yep, you guys are MIP.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, yeah, they went immediate black when they first started, but
No.
even then,
You don't know what they're doing before.
no, you can only speculate with what Kay's ever said in movies.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that's a movie. Maybe Kay wrote the movie too.
Okay, so
But they are just looking for like unusual things. That's all they are. Is they're a team of investigators.
by the way, I'm not an alien.
Not 100% good, not 100% evil.
They're just in between
I'm not an alien.
that we
Yeah.
know of.
You could be.
Shut up.
Matter of fact, by your actions alone, you prove inevitably to be human.
How?
Pure mental power like that has been found to exist to affect physical as a telekinetic only in humans. For what we've got from the books. Telepathy is one thing. That can be a learned response. But a raw seething to the human nature can create an inner turmoil. Some of it's related to your psychic belief of religion. Well, religion's true. Religion has effect. It can be recorded. Prayers, how people respond. Some people get better than people that didn't.
Don't touch my painting.
No.
What? I'm just very protective of my painting.
I guess we will deal with this next time.
I'm just very protective of it.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
need to have a reason.
Any further questions before? So you want these guys getting a room here?
Yes.
Okay. And inside of maybe getting a mission?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna fucking dream walk all over their fucking brains.
So going to the next one. Well, there might be this one, but I can throw an encounter. What I have an idea for this. Already I was looking at later on, maybe approaching, but you cornered them enough they had to spill the beans. I was kind of setting up for like after this, but you only got 2 or 3 pages.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna dream walk all over their shit.
I'll start next time with that then.
I'm
So-
gonna dreamly mind
Although-
fuck them.
Next Wednesday will be alternate video game or card game, which we're probably going to do the Star Wars thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're going to do this again, and then after that, I'm scheduled Farmer's Game
Ooh, fun.
for.
And if anybody wants to see the second part of Cthulhu, let me know. I'm still gonna do it though.
Or if y'all just want to watch me and her do more Red Dead.
Yeah.
So, all right then.
I've been contemplating my Champions game where I make G.I. Joe style superhero characters, so they're G.I. Joe based, and they have a villain group who snake based. Does that not sound like G.I. Joe versus Cobra?
Cobra, right?
Even the main one of them